So, hello and welcome to round 2 of the Digital-Motorsports.com F3 Championship. We are live here from Monell. We've got a full room with us tonight, and I'm joined by no other than Leo Nolte and Rob King.
Good to have you back, Leo.
Yeah, it's been a while. The room has been updated since I was here. New microphones. It's all very flash here in the VRA at Mandela Park. Yeah, it's great. Looks like a great evening ahead.
So the guys have just finished up lone qualifying, of course, because we've seen during the week in practice they were all queuing up to get the tow up out of Radion and Long. So we put them into lone qualifying sessions at the moment, which means they are on the track at the moment by themselves with 2 qualifying laps. So before we go any further, we just want to go back to the screen to say thanks to our sponsors, of course, Dan Ryan, who gives us those fans and trucks to help us ship our products around. A big shout out to Liam and BMO, who is sponsoring our driver today. So Rob and Leo will be choosing that. And of course, delighted to welcome on board Gas Monkey Energy Drinks, who are here with us tonight, supplying a couple of cool prizes and energy drinks. Of course, that is a great drink. It's no preservatives. It's I can't even say that. Aspartame free. It's high in fructose, corn syrup, and it's great. We have it here in Mondello. It's in our fridges. So if you want some, check that out. But of course, back to the racing as it is. But before we do that, we're going to actually just drop over to a quick video from our host sponsor, Gas Monkey Energy Drink.
Richard Rawlings of Gas Monkey Garage has built a brand and an empire. Here we go. By flipping cars,
Gas Monkey did good,
and making cash.
You know, we're launching a Gas Monkey energy drink, and it just, something goes fast and has a lot of fun. That's us.
I got it. Yeah, gives you some of that. That is absolutely right. This is about as cool as it gets.
You guys ready for some Gas Monkey energy? That's what I'm talking about. Drink it, have some fun, have a good time. I'm gonna go back. You know what? I'm done the party.
What's up, everybody? It's Richard Rawlings coming to you live from the Gas Monkey Energy Drink World Headquarters right here in Dallas, Texas. Now, we're not just about the Lone Star State. Our product is getting all over the United States and the world, keeping our military troops hydrated and energized. You know why? Because I'm on TV every week talking about how good this drink is.
I'll put my guys up against anybody in the world. You name it, we build it.
Get that check right.
I want to kick the doors down Gas Monkey style. We have viewers from around the world and the United States trying to get this product every single day. So I know you have your planograms and what have you, and there's ways of getting it into your store, but we've got to work together and try to partner up to get it into your store faster and on the shelf. On top of that, this is a better energy drink. I don't just put my name on anything. It's got to be badass. Now, we didn't reinvent the wheel. We just went back to basics, giving the energy drinker that power-packed punch they're looking for, even the hardcore energy drinkers. So let me tell you about the nose. We don't like nose here at Gas Monkey, but this has no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial flavors, no aspartame, and no artificial preservatives. That's a lot of nose. Gas Monkey energy drink is lightly carbonated, sweetened with honey, and packed full of B vitamins, making it the better, tastier version of any energy drink out there, and people are demanding it. So if you're ever in Dallas, swing by, I'll put one of these in your hand, and maybe we'll do a burnout or two. I'll tell you, gets my day rolling. Woo!
Well, we're back on the grid, Formula 3 cars, Delars, and it's Spa-Francorchamps, Rob.
Yeah, it's exciting to be here, even if it is a virtual spa. I've never been, but I'd love to go.
have, and I've driven it actually. I was watching some of these F3 cars. We did it in a V8 Audi, and some of the corners are really hairy. And those corners, in fact, the quick stuff, these little F3 cars are completely pinned. They don't even move, no lift, no wallowing. They've got incredible downforce. F3 cars always do. And taking advantage of that is Peter Dempsey, of course, Nicky Meredith, Keith Dempsey, all up the front. Charlie Eastwood there too. It's great to see these sim specialists mixing it with the professional race drivers as well.
Yeah, and I think the toe is going to come into effect a lot here. I think it's a really quick circuit. They're quite high downforce. Who have we got on pole? We've got Peter Dempsey on pole, followed by Nicky Meredith, and then Keith Dempsey, the top three. Charlie Eastwood in fourth. We're about to go lights out here, and we have, how many cars have we got on the grid? We've got 35 cars on the grid.
Away they go, lighting up the back wheels. Peter Dempsey, but he's going to pay for that because Keith Dempsey with a run at him. His brother down the outside now just holds off Meredith, or does he? They're side by side. Meredith fights back. No, it's Dempsey 1-2 as they head onto the long back straight now. This is good stuff.
Meredith, I think, has been topping timesheets all week in qualifying, actually. He put in the quickest time. Keith Dempsey ahead at the moment. Look at that gaggle of cars, all vying for position. Are they going to make it around the next corner in one piece?
That's brave stuff there from Keith Dempsey, going in late on the brakes, down the outside and sweeping across the brows of his brother Peter Dempsey to take the lead. And Meredith now trying to chomp a bit out of the back of these Turn 3 motorsport cars. Goes a bit wide though and kicks up a little bit of virtual grass, and that cost him time, Rob.
Yeah, the 4 Turn 3 cars all in the top 4 places. Good to see Charlie Eastwood joining the Turn 3 stable.
Great to have Charlie out there, like Motorsport Ireland Young Driver of the Year, forging a great career for himself, former world karting champion. Really good career, sterling driver. To see him out there having a go and being right up with these sim specialists. That said, the 3 guys in front have done some really good stuff in motorsport as well. Formula Ford expert Peter Dempsey for a long time. Keith Dempsey won a British Formula Renault race when that was really strong season. And Nicky Meredith's been very successful in the club racing scene here at Mandela Park.
We've just seen on our timing screens here, Leo, that we've got a few guys into the pits. So Shane Rabbit, Rob McGovern joining us for the first time, so he must have got into a bit of trouble at the start. Robert Neal, Colin Blaze, Mark Carey, all in the pits.
Eastwood with a move there. He's just done Meredith. He's got a good toe down the inside. It's Eastwood using the head. You've got to time it here, Rob, because you hit a brick wall as soon as you go out in front, and the car behind you will get another toe. The straights are that long, and the aero is so important on these F3 cars. So you can toe by somebody relatively easily, but they'll just do you again. And now the battle for the lead right there. It's gone really close, and Charlie Eastwood is in the mix. He's the one challenging these Turn 3 cars. Someone else down the inside, is there?
There was 3 wide into the last chicane there. Oh, someone goes round. Who was that?
That is that Eastwood?
I think no, McManus. Oh, that's a shame. He's actually doesn't know it yet, but he's our last week's driver of the day.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So thanks to Beard Martha, he's going to get a €100 Digital-Motorsports voucher, winging its way to him in the post.
Beautiful pronunciation. It's BOA. I thought it was the hairdresser and Peter Mark were giving him a few quid, but it's BOA, which is Irish, of course, for good food.
That's correct.
Great battle here through Eau Rouge and out onto the back straight through Rodillion down the Kemmel Straight, famous racing circuit. And look at these F3 cars. Oh! Wheels just saying hello. We've got a big off there on the outside. Who's that? It's is it
Quinn? Yeah,
Quinn, Niall Quinn.
Oh, he's lost a wheel or 2 wheels, and he's in the wall.
Looks like the Jamaican bobsled team there now. That's not like Quinn. He usually stays out of trouble. Very experienced racer. Look at his graphics down the bottom. Turn 3 motorsport, Peter Dempsey. An uncompromising face on Peter Dempsey there. And he'll be like that on track now. No quarter given and no quarter spared when the Dempsey brothers go to battle. Cliff Dempsey, of course, their father runs a very successful Formula Ford 1600 team in the UK and has many championships in the UK and Ireland. He always tunes in to watch this. Wonder if any team orders will Cliff be sending team orders to these guys.
Could be, but that incident wasn't Quinn's fault, although possibly overreacted. But what it was a knock-on effect from one of the Turn 3 cars jinking left to avoid the other Turn 3 car, and then Quinn got caught up in it and lost the wheel. So very unfortunate for Mel Quinn.
Good stuff. Lurid colours now of Damien O'Harris in this car, the plums and custard coloured car, and we won't miss that one out there anyway. You get a bit mixed up with the Turn 3 cars because they all look the same. The order at the front is Peter Dempsey, Keith Dempsey, Charlie Eastwood, Nicky Meredith, Jamie Moylan and David Martinez.
Keith Dempsey on joint equal first position in the championship, both on 90 points, with Charlie Eastwood in third and Quinn in fourth in the standing. So Quinn's chances now really slipping out of his fingers with that incident. But Eastwood right up there in the mix still in third place. So
Ronan Hedman, we're watching it. What a picture. Look at him with the guitar there. Good stuff.
Around the outside, yeah. So now we have...
Here's the toe. Here's the toe for the leaders. This is what we're looking for now. Keith Dempsey down the inside of Peter Dempsey. Or no, back in, deciding not to. Is this tactics coming into it, Rob?
I think so, yeah. Is he going to get a run? He doesn't really. I thought he might get a bit of a run on him there.
I think he's lifting. I think he's doing this. He's waiting for the right time. He does it too early on. This is brave stuff. They're going to go in there side by side.
Oh, there's a gaggle of cars coming out of the pit lane. Is this going to play effect?
I suspect that Peter Dempsey's let Keith by and now he's going to get the toe back here. Let's keep an eye on this. That looked a little bit too easy, didn't it, Rob, into Eau Rouge? Easy for us to say that sitting here. But it did. But
look at the background.
Yeah, 4 abreast now. 5 abreast as they come back towards us. And these guys, if they keep scrapping up front, they're going to drop back in. And here it is, big lunge down the inside for Keith Dempsey to take it back from Peter. So there aren't any team tactics here. They haven't decided to get the head down. 1, 2, 3 still.
It's Charlie Eastwood. He just sitting on one of those tyres. Of course, in iRacing, tyre management is key. We will get tyre degradation.
It's only a sprint race really. We've only 6 laps, so we're halfway through this race at the moment. So it shouldn't come into effect in this particular race, but in the final it may well do.
Absolutely.
Who else are we doing? Let's have a quick look further down the field. Can we see how's David?
Marty Moore is there, so this is great racing going on.
So we're following Marty Moore in the Targa racing car here, the orange and black livery, and he is hot on the heels of the plums and custard car. Who's in that one again? Damien Harris, isn't it? Let's see.
So just looking, Nicky Meredith.
Oh, Keen Carey in there. I didn't see him last week in the first round. I'm not sure if he was or not, but yeah, reigning F3 champion, I think, is he? UK F3 champion?
Back-to-back titles. Looking at some stats on Keane today, he's got a 20% win rate in his career so far, and way higher again in podiums. 40% of podiums. Pretty impressive stuff from him. He's with looking to race in Europe perhaps this year. So
looking to make.
As he's actually just gone into the pits because of the commentary. There, I think someone's got a problem.
Well, this doesn't count as one, but it won't affect the percentage.
Oh, and is that Meredith?
Messy for both of them. Cost a lot of time and a quick spin there.
Jamie Moylan there.
Moylan trying to have a go.
Let's just go back here. So this is the race for the lead.
So who have we got out front? Is Keith Dempsey back in front? You can see from our onboard here, we're starting to get a bit of dirt and oil thrown up onto the visors. Visibility does start to get in the head as the race goes on.
That makes the aerodynamics of the toe as it comes up the camel straight side by side now, but just runs out of it, or does he really have enough to get by? I don't think so. He's on the outside though. It should be a cleaner line the full racing line. Maybe we'll be able to go a little bit later on the brakes on the outside. Yes, indeed he does. Later on the brakes and hangs onto that lead. Doesn't even have to defend or chop across the bows there. And once again, these two cars absolutely together. Charlie Eastwood right with them in third, and these two are stomping away. 3, I should say, are stomping away from the rest.
Well, of course, it is turn 3, and they dominated the last race as well. But this is more or less the way left over from the last race at Road Atlanta, and it's straight back to where we were. So the gap back down to Nicky Meredith in fourth driver for the turn 3 team. And that is pretty dominant. But
yeah, 4.4 seconds is the gap between Charlie Eastwood and Nicky Meredith in 4th.
But interestingly enough, Marty Moore is purple in the first sector of that lap. So we'll start keeping an eye on the lap times now as we see them. But all to play for. So we're just coming up on 8 minutes into this race. We'll go back to our leaders and see, because that is Peter Dempsey from Keith Dempsey from Charlie Eastwood. Just looking back down to the rest of the grid, Brian McMahon able to recover, but down 5 places from where he started on the grid in 11th.
So who's our big movers and shakers in this race? So Peter McCann with a whopping 27 places made in this race.
Come on, Peter.
Peter's been on the, he's obviously been drinking the Gas Monkey Energy juice this morning, and he is flying. Let's ride on board McCann here. Who's got in front of him? Simon Wall. So he's reeling him in at a fair old rate of knots. Is he going to make a move here?
He's going to be brave.
He is, he's got him.
Now I'm just looking up front. There's another change. So it's Keith back out in front.
We left them there just as they caught a bit of traffic.
Oh, an incident up front. So that was Dempsey.
That is
Dempsey.
Keith Dempsey, yeah. And now he's got Nicky Meredith.
They may have been kind of playing around with each other, waiting for the final lap to sort it out. But Keith Dempsey now, the blood will be up. He's got to really get the head down. You see some pace from here. So it's now Eastwood at the front. Peter Dempsey, Keith Dempsey, Nicky Meredith, and David Yamamoto, Ireland's fastest postman. Best of the rest.
And not for long, Eastwood.
And up front, here we go for the lead. This is Peter Dempsey on Charlie Eastwood. So we'll just go on board with Charlie now to see. So heat 1, lap 5 is 6. So it's absolutely dominating so far from the turn 3 drivers. And looking back down, Rowan Henneman making the move. So this is side by side. We'll just stick with this. Is he around the outside? He is.
So that's Simon Wall. So here we have and McCann, as they often are, nose to tail in the race. Very evenly matched, those two drivers. Good mates as well. Let's just head back at the front. There's a good gaggle of cars here, actually. Yeah, it's fairly stable up at the front there. So Peter Dempsey leads from Charlie Eastwood. So how far back is Keith Dempsey? 2.5 seconds back to Keith Dempsey in third.
I find it difficult, Rob, because the tow, you won't get a tow from that far back. These guys are not fighting as they were earlier, so they start to put in quicker lap times. And they begin to get away. He needs them to go at him and get back up there. He's not going to tow. That's a big job to do. Peter Dempsey coming to Pieces Champion League, like John Big. By the body language of that car, Rob, that it's lap 5 out of 6. They mean it now. Look at this. They're trying a lot harder. Missed Ava. He's gone a little bit wide. That's from defending heavily on the way in. He's compromised his line on the way out. They're side by side. 1 lap to go now, Rob. This is it. It's going to be Eastwood or Dempsey. Surely in this one. Peter Dempsey now, Charlie Eastwood. Although, look, visually, look, I think Keith Dempsey is dragging them in. He is.
Yeah,
2 seconds to go now from 2.5. But if they keep that messing going on and they keep going wide and blocking, and he'll be on them before the end of the lap.
I'd be
right off
surprised
Keith
if he's
Dempsey.
not. Yeah,
don't write off Keith Dempsey just yet. So can Charlie Eastwood beat the Dempsey pairing? It's a big ask, but Charlie's driving superbly in this one. He's tracked them for a while, and when it matters, he's out in front. But here we go. Look at this big run Dempsey has. It's just a massive tow. Eastwood decides to go to the inside, leaving Peter Dempsey to go to the outside. Has he got enough? He's got enough to get alongside him. We've seen him do this to Keith. He stays out wide and goes later on the brakes, but Eastwood's going to have to go back out of here and say bye-bye to the lead. Can't quite do it, can he? No, Dempsey's so confident around the outside, but coming back at him there with a little bit of oversteer mid-corner and had to back out of it.
The back marker coming up there in front, so it's coming to play, could well do. Oh, big messy there from Peter.
In any hurry to catch that back marker, maybe? He lets them by, he could earn himself a setup from Turn 3 Motorsport for the next race, maybe. Now is not the time for negotiation, as the 2 Turn 3 cars close them down. Here they come so much quicker to the left-hander.
So Keith Dempsey closed that gap to just
back marker.
Second here now. Back marker gets out of the way. So yeah, that gap between Charlie and Keith Dempsey is coming down 0.9 of a second now. So he's really reeling in. He's only got a few corners to do it.
Yeah, he's got a toe off the back marker.
It's true.
Oh, a little bit wide there for Peter Dempsey. Lose any time. Eastwood all over him. Only got really a couple of corners still to go. Dempsey looking like he can contain this one now. We're on the final lap, 6 of 6. Peter Dempsey leads. Charlie Eastwood right with him, closing them both down now. 0.9 of a second in third place is Keith Dempsey. Then it's Meredith, Yamamoto and Martinez. Great stuff. They're side by side. Rob now for the lead.
And the fastest corner on the track, and he tries to push him wide, but Dempsey's got the inside line. Oh no, he doesn't.
Eastwood's got the lead.
He's going for the inside on the second, on the left hand S.
But Eastwood has the lead. Look at Keith Dempsey charging into both of them now and bringing Meredith with him. It's going to be 4 cars together across the line.
Oh, what happened
Eastwood
there?
takes
Did it
the
lock
win,
up?
you think?
It did.
Great stuff. So it's Eastwood from Peter Dempsey, Keith Dempsey and Nicky Meredith. Looks
I'm
like
not
1, 2,
sure
3,
we have
4
we have
for
a
those
problem
guys.
at the end with that, but we'll get back to that as soon as we can. We were robbed at the finish, so we don't know. Things have locked up here at the moment.
So it looks like Charlie Eastwood from Peter Dempsey from Keith Dempsey are top 3 of 3 Turn 3 motorsport cars. So bear with us while we sort out our technical issues here, and we will be back for Heat 2 in just a moment.
Did the race pack out for everyone?